picked ones. What I'm about to say might shock you, but it's the truth. God has picked you, and amazing things are about to happen in your life. If you're watching this video right now, it's not by accident that God led you here. The time has come for you to become divine. The rapture is coming soon, and you are one of the 1% who will experience this sudden and powerful change. This isn't just a change. It's a spiritual awakening unlike anything you could have imagined. The change is already happening, and soon you will see things in your life unfold in ways that will amaze you. This moment will not end. It will change everything. And if you are truly a chosen one, you will know this with all your heart. But before we go any further with this life-changing message, please pause the video and do three things. If you want to help us get to 70,000 subscribers, click the like button and leave a message with the number 99. There is a strong message from the universe through this number. If you are truly a chosen one, you will watch this video until the very end. Your spirit already knows this truth, and if you're ready to receive it, your life will never be the same again when you are ready. Your rapture is going to happen soon, and nothing will stop it. Let's begin. There will soon be a divine moment when everything you know will change. The time for your rapture is almost here. You may not see it coming, and it may seem hard to believe, but trust this truth. God has planned something amazing for you. This isn't just any event. It's the divine breakthrough that has been planned for you since the beginning of time. The world is changing, and as one of the chosen, you are about to experience something amazing. Beyond human understanding, get ready for this to not just be a moment, but a change that will last forever. The message from God. You may feel shocked, disbelieving, or even afraid of the unknown, but know this. The rapture is not a far-off dream. It is real. You are part of something holy. You are in a small group, less than 1% of humanity, that will be called to rise to a higher state of being. God's voice is calling to you, and soon you will hear it clearly in ways you never expected. The time is now, and it is coming quickly. This message is a divine promise that you, the chosen one, are a part of something much greater than yourself. This moment of elevation will be sudden, unexpected, and permanent. The world as you know it will fade, and you will rise into something new or inspiring something eternal. The rapture isn't just an event. It's a deep awakening that will lead you into the loving embrace of God's eternal protection. Have faith, trust, and get your spirit ready because the divine has chosen you. Imagine a change that is so strong and deep that it shakes you to your core. This isn't just a change in your life. It's a total change in your soul. It's clear what God wants to say. This transformation will happen suddenly, and once it begins, nothing can stop it. It will sweep over you with an unstoppable force, taking you from the earthly realm into a higher dimension. One where God's love and light are all-encompassing. It's understandable if the concept of such an overwhelming shift feels shocking. The thought of leaving behind everything you've known, the world, your relationships, your comforts can be unsettling. But take a moment to imagine the depth of God's love that awaits you. The rapture is not an end, but a new beginning. It is a divine cleansing, a stripping away of the limitations that bind you to the material world. You will no longer be held back by fear or doubt. You will step into the full power of your spiritual self. The beauty of this process is that it is divinely ordained, unstoppable by any force on earth. It is a promise made by God, and it will unfold in perfect timing. No matter what is happening in the world around you, the divine plan will carry you forward. Let go of any resistance because this is a force of love and grace that will lead you to the highest state of existence. Prepare to embrace the divine transformation, for it is your moment to ascend. The rapture is not meant for everyone, but only for a select few, the picked ones. Only 1% of people will be able to experience this divine event. You may be wondering why you were picked. The answer lies in your soul's deep connection to the divine, in your unshakable belief, and in your you have been prepared for this moment, even if you don't fully understand it yet. This is a hard truth to grasp, but it's real. While most people may not know it, you are being called to rise above. You are part of a small, holy group that will have a spiritual breakthrough that most people can't even imagine. The journey will be hard at times, but know that you are never alone. God's love and protection will be with you the whole time, guiding you through this amazing experience. As a member of the 1%, you carry the weight and the honor of being a part of God's divine plan. This is not a choice. It's a reflection of your soul's journey, your deep connection to the source, and your readiness to embrace the light. It is a responsibility, but it is also a blessing beyond words. Accept it with humility and faith, knowing that the divine is with you always. The rapture is not simply an event, it is a divine process that unfolds in perfect alignment with God's will for the chosen ones. This process will feel like a deep spiritual awakening. It will unfold in ways that are both overwhelming and beautiful. And while you may not fully understand it in the moment, trust that each step is part of God's divine plan for your ascension. This process involves a complete spiritual transformation. You will begin to shed the limitations of your earthly existence and move towards a higher state of consciousness. It is like the caterpillar's metamorphosis into a butterfly, an inner evolution that prepares you for the higher dimension. At times it may feel disorienting, but the discomfort is a sign that you are being reshaped for something extraordinary. As the rapture unfolds, you will experience a profound shift in your awareness. The boundaries of time and space will dissolve, and you will find yourself in the presence of God in ways that transcend anything you've ever known. This process is part of your soul's journey, designed specifically for you. Trust that God's guidance will never leave you, and that you are being transformed into a higher, purer version of yourself. The rapture isn't just a story from the Bible, it's a living truth that's happening right now. People may laugh or dismiss the idea, but the signs are there. The world is changing and the divine plan is being put into action. So why is the rapture happening soon? Because humanity has reached a turning point where spiritual growth is necessary for survival. The world is moving toward a new era, and only the chosen ones are ready to make the leap. You may start to question everything, your purpose, the events happening around you, and even the meaning of life itself. But know this: the rapture is God's response to the chaos in the world. It's His way of calling you to a higher life away from the pain and suffering of this world. This moment is the result of many lifetimes of preparation. It's a cosmic shift that will create a new spiritual reality for those who are ready. Natural tragedies around the world are already showing signs of the rising church. Shifts in the environment and deep changes in people's minds are all signs that the time has come. These events may seem unsettling, but they are part of how the divine is working out. They are not to be feared, but welcomed as part of the cleansing that will make way for a new, more enlightened reality. The timing of the rapture is not random. This moment, the one that feels like it's happening right in front of you, is happening for a reason. It's happening now because you, the chosen one, are ready. God has been preparing you for this moment your whole life, through every challenge, every hardship, and every joy. You are not only ready, but you are also exactly where you need to be right now. The universe has conspired to bring you here. Why now? Because the world is at a turning point. People are about to experience a huge spiritual awakening, and the rapture is the next step in this process. This is God's perfect timing. If it seems like the world is falling apart, that's because old systems are being broken down to make room for the new. This is an important time for humanity's spiritual growth, and you have been chosen to lead the way. God's planning is not random, it's part of a bigger plan for the universe. Your rapture is not a mistake. It was carefully planned to meet the needs of the world and your soul's growth. Trust in this divine plan and know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. Enjoy the present because it is a holy time on your spiritual path. The news of natural disasters around the world is full of signs of the rapture. Quakes, rains, fires, and floods. These events may look like chaos, but they are actually part of a bigger plan by God. They mark the end of one era and the start of a new one. The spiritual world also goes through natural cycles of change, and these signs are your reminder that the time of change is here, and you are at the center of it. Every disaster and change in the environment is a message that the old world is falling apart to make room for the new. These are not random events, they are divine signs that the rapture is coming, and they are meant to show you that the end of this world is not something to fear, but something to welcome. You are being called to rise above the chaos and enter the new reality that is waiting. Just as natural disasters are the earth's way of cleaning itself, the rapture is the soul's way of cleansing itself by letting go of the old and stepping into the divine light. The more signs you see, the more you should prepare your heart and mind for what is to come. This is not an event to fear, but to celebrate. It is the start of something very beautiful. You may have felt unease, a sense that something monumental is coming. The world as we know it is falling apart, and there are clear signs that something big is coming, from political unrest to natural disasters. The signs are clear. These are not random events. They are divine messages that the end of one era is near and the start of a new one. It is a time of great change that will affect everything, but don't be scared. This is not the end in the way you might think. It's just the end of the old ways and the beginning of a brighter future. It's the end of suffering and the end of darkness. The rapture will bring you into the light, to a higher dimension where love, peace, and joy reign. This is the start of a new spiritual era, and you are being called to lead the way. Read the signs, trust the timing, and know that everything is going to be just right. The end is near, but it's not the end of you. It's the start of something much greater. The rapture is the gateway to the new world, and you, the chosen one, are about to step through it. The idea of a mass rapture may seem crazy at first. It sounds like something out of a dream, but for those who are chosen, it will happen in miraculous ways. This is not a personal event, but a gather the souls who have been ready for this divine moment. Not only will the rapture raise you, it will also touch other people in the divine collective, changing humanity in an instant. The mass rapture means that you and other chosen ones will rise together. It is a global shift in consciousness, and each chosen person is a part of this greatest spiritual awakening. The beautiful thing about this moment is that even though it may feel like your own trip, it is deeply linked to the journeys of others. You are not going through this by yourself. You are a part of something much bigger than yourself. It's the divine orchestra of souls coming together to do their purpose and ascending to a higher state of being. As the mass rapture happens, you will see a change in the collective that has never been seen before. Each chosen soul will go through this process in their own way, but all of you will ascend to a new spiritual realm. It will feel like the whole world is shifting, and in a way, this collective ascension will bring people back together. God's plan, for those who are ready. The rapture will change everything about what it means to be human, and you will be one of the first people to experience this huge shift. The voice of God is clear. It's time to get ready. Don't wait any longer. You must be spiritually, emotionally, and mentally ready for this transformation that is unlike anything you've ever experienced. You cannot wait for signs to become clearer or for things to feel easier. Now is your chance to rise to the fullness of your divine potential. Getting ready for the rapture isn't just about being physically ready, it's also about spiritual alignment. It's about letting go of old fears and doubts that are holding you back and fully embracing the light within you. Every day is a chance to deepen your relationship with God, open your heart to love, and let go of anything that isn't serving your soul's journey. Some things that will help you connect with God and get ready for the big change that's coming are prayer, meditation, and quiet time to think. The change is already happening, whether you feel ready or not, but the more ready you are, the more deeply you will experience the divine ascension. Take a deep breath and remember that every step you take in faith brings you closer to your higher self. Don't wait until tomorrow to start living a new life. The rapture is coming soon, and it's time to get your spirit ready. When the rapture happens, you will leave the physical world and enter a higher dimension. In the 5D reality, you will experience life in a way that goes beyond everything you know. The old rules of time and space will no longer hold you back. You will live in a realm of pure love, infinite peace, and divine connection. In the fifth dimension, your soul will no longer be burdened by the material concerns of the physical world. Fear, pain, and suffering will dissolve as you step into a state of blissful harmony with God and the universe. Your relationships will become more spiritually connected, and every moment will be filled with the deep knowing that you are a divine being who is eternally loved and supported. It's a world of absolute unity where the barriers between you and others disappear, and you experience the oneness of all creation. This is where your soul is meant to be. It is your natural state, the state that is in line with your divine purpose. You will be able to enter this reality through the rapture, and once you do, there will be no going back. The world of duality and suffering will become a thing of the past as you embrace the joy and peace of the 5D dimension, a place of spiritual awakening and divine connection. In the 5D dimension, you will feel God's love and protection like never before. In this higher realm, God's presence will be constant, all-encompassing, and unshakable. There is no fear or separation. Only the purest form of divine love will sustain and guide you forever. You will never feel alone again because God's love will surround you and protect you in ways you can't even imagine. This divine love is not something far away or vague. It is real, palpable, and changes us. In the fifth dimension, you will feel God's love as an everlasting embrace. It will comfort you, guide you, and show you the way to your highest self. No matter what challenges you face, you will always know that you are safe in God's hands and that He is protecting you every step of the way. The fifth dimension is a spiritual safe space where the harshness of the physical world no longer affects you. In this divine space, you will be protected from the negative forces of fear and pain, and instead be immersed in the pure, unconditional love that is the essence of the universe. God's love will be your constant source of strength and peace, and you will be thankful for this divine protection. This is what you will experience after the rapture, a love that never fades and protection that never fails. No, the rapture is not the end of your life. It is the start of a whole new one. After the rapture, you will change totally. In this spiritually enlightened state, your mind and heart will be in sync with the divine. You will see the world in a new way, full of clarity, purpose, and understanding. As your soul ascends, you will let go of all the fears and burdens that used to hold you back. The old limiting beliefs and attachments will fall away, leaving you free to embrace your true essence. You will step into your divine power, fully aware of your connection to God and all of creation. The peace and joy you feel in this new state of being will be unlike anything you've ever known. In this new state, you will find your true purpose and be able to make your dreams come true with divine ease. You will be able to build the life you've always dreamed of. The rapture will be the spark that wakes you up spiritually, and everything that happens afterward will reflect your higher state of consciousness. No matter what happens in the world or how much doubt or fear there is, the divine will cannot be stopped. This event was planned by God Himself, and nothing can stop it. It is an unstoppable force moving with perfect precision toward its inevitable fulfillment. As the chosen ones, you are part of this divine movement, and nothing will stop you from stepping into the higher dimension. The problems in the world may seem overwhelming, but remember that the divine plan is far greater than anything the physical world can throw at you. The rapture will happen exactly as planned, and nothing in this universe can stop it. It is God's will, and it will happen. The rapture is happening, no matter what the world says. Hold on to your faith, because you are a part of something that can't be stopped and was divinely planned. The last preparations are here. Your spiritual breakthrough is almost here, and all you have to do is welcome it with open arms. Now is the time to let go of any doubts you still have and fully trust God's plan. Prepare your heart and soul for the life-changing experience of the rapture. Let go of everything that is holding you back, including your fears, worries, and attachments to the past. Allow the divine flow of love to flow through you, knowing that the rapture will take you to a new state of being. Your new life will be full of purpose, joy, and a close connection to God. Some people believe that the rapture is more than just an event. It is a divine rebirth. It is the beginning of a new spiritual journey where you will live in harmony with the universe's greatest truths. Enjoy your new life with thanks and excitement, knowing that you are about to enter a far more real world beyond anything you could have thought. Now is the time to get ready for your divine breakthrough. The power of the chosen ones is immense, and you were chosen for a divine mission that goes beyond time and space. Space. The fact that you are on this spiritual journey is proof of the one-of-a-kind calling on your life. You were chosen not by chance, but by divine design. Your soul has the strength, wisdom, and energy to carry out this mission, and it is not by accident that you were ready for this moment. The process of being chosen is holy. God saw the light within you long before you knew what your true purpose was. The difficulties you've encountered, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've gone through were all part of a bigger plan. You were ready for the spiritual breakthrough that lies ahead. This isn't just about your own salvation. It's about a greater purpose that will change the course of human history and send shockwaves through the universe. Being chosen for this divine mission is an amazing honor. It means you are a vessel of light chosen to help usher in a new era of spiritual awakening. This mission isn't about your ego or self-glorification. It's about aligning yourself with the divine and being a lighthouse of love, compassion, and truth. Your job is to encourage others to show God's love in their daily lives and to lead the world to this mass ascension. You have divine power, and now it's time to fully step into your role. To fully embrace your divine mission, you need to understand the power of your decision. You are not just another soul on earth. You are an important part of God's plan. This mission will test your faith, your strength, and your dedication to God's will. But know this: you were chosen because you have the heart to do the job and the strength to endure. Your power comes from your faith, your connection to the divine, and your willingness to trust that God's plan for you is better than anything you could have imagined. This is the moment that God has been preparing you for. A divine wake-up call is resounding through your soul, inviting you to step forward and embrace your true purpose. Are you ready to answer this call? You will go through the rapture, but it's also an invitation to fully awaken and align yourself with the divine. Now is the time to let go of distractions and focus on your higher calling. The wake-up call is loud and clear. It's time to shed the old and embrace the new. It's easy to get lost in the noise of the world and forget the sacred path you were meant to walk, but God is now reminding you that your soul is meant for something greater. You can't ignore this call. It's an invitation to embrace the divine purpose that has been written in the stars for you. The rapture is part of this calling and a part of your spiritual evolution. You have to trust that you are ready, that you are divinely supported, and that you already have everything you need for this journey inside you. The rapture will bring you face to face with your higher self, but you have to be willing to step into the unknown, to accept change, and to trust that the universe is working out its plan. You are not on this path alone. God's love and guidance are with you every step of the way. When you answer this divine call, your consciousness will shift deeply, and you will start to see the world through the eyes of the divine and understand your place in the grand scheme of things. The rapture will awaken you to your higher purpose, and as you accept it, you will feel God's presence more strongly than ever. Now is the time to rise up and accept your fate. The universe is aligning for your ascension, and things are falling into place in ways you don't fully understand yet. The rapture is not a random event. It is a divine plan that has been in the works for eons. Every star, planet, and event in your life has been preparing you for this monumental moment. As the universe aligns for your ascension, you are being guided and supported by forces. On a cosmic level, the process of planning is too complicated for humans to understand. As the universe's energies change, the right conditions are being set for your spiritual growth. The rhythms of the universe are in harmony, and the vibrations of the earth are going up. You are becoming attuned to this divine frequency. Not only is the outside world being aligned, but the inside world is also being aligned. Your soul is getting ready for the rapture by clearing away old energy, letting go of past traumas, and raising your vibration to match the higher frequencies of the fifth dimensional reality. While the universe works in mysterious ways to align everything for your ascension, you play an active role in this preparation. You need to do spiritual things like prayer, meditation, and self-reflection to connect with the divine forces that are coming your way by tuning into these higher frequencies. As the universe lines up, you must stay open, receptive, and ready to grow. The rapture will require you to be fully prepared on every level, from the mind to the body to the soul. Getting ready for the rapture is both fun and hard. It's a time of growth when we let go of the old and welcome the new. You will start to see signs as you get closer to your ascension. Small changes in the way you think, feel, and experience things. The world is talking to you and guiding you toward your best self. Trust the process, trust in God's timing, and know that everything you are going through is getting you ready for the rapture. The stars are aligned, and so are you. You are having a spiritual awakening. The rapture is not just an outside event. It is a deep change inside you as you awaken to your higher self and accept the divine light that has always been inside you. You will begin your ultimate breakthrough. This journey will take you beyond the limits of the physical world and into a new realm of existence. The call to prepare for your breakthrough is urgent. It's not just about understanding the idea of the rapture, it's about accepting the deep personal shift that will happen within you. This spiritual awakening will show you who you really are. The call to awaken is a reminder to let go of the past, let go of old identities and attachments, and step into the fullness of your divine being. As you answer the call to awaken, you will start to see the world through new eyes. The illusions of the material world will fade, and you will know the truth of your spiritual existence. This is a time of deep clarity and understanding. The rapture is the greatest breakthrough. It's when you'll be free from the limits of the physical world and be able to experience your spiritual nature to the fullest. To get ready for this awakening, you need to be very dedicated to your spiritual path, let go of your fears, and have faith. You also need to trust that you are exactly where you need to be, even if you can't see the bigger picture yet. As you get ready for the rapture, you will feel the changes happening in your soul. This is the start of your biggest breakthrough, and it will change everything. The rapture isn't just an ascension of the soul, it's a shift in reality itself. Stepping into the 5D dimension means leaving the limitations of the physical world and entering a higher state of being. This change won't happen all at once. It will happen slowly as you awaken to your true divine nature. As you step into the 5D dimension, you will experience reality in a whole new way, with clarity, love, and peace. God's grace will be with you. As you make your way through this change,